if I want to look for, let's say, a broker filter, we know well that Brian Peterson is an agent, so he's not showing up. Now if I select agent, filter, there you go. Now we can see Brian is there. He's showing up because he is an agent. This is his type of license. Okay, so this is how we can add vendors, listings, link them together, create filters, and have all of this linked together as one. How amazing is that, guys? Okay guys, so now let me show you how to customize the front end of your website. So everything that's got to do with the layout and how it looks like. So I'm going to show you how to upload your own logo, how to take care of the menu section, the hero section right here, all these different elements on your homepage, including the footer as well. Okay, so let's go ahead with this. So now we go back to our WordPress dashboard. We're going to locate our pages here. So we're going to pages, all pages, and we're going to find the home page, which is right here. As you can see, this one is our front page. So if you hover on top, we have edit, quick edit, trash, and view. So let's edit this page now. Very good. So as you can see from here, we have a quick rendering of our home page. So it doesn't look exactly the same, but this is basically the structure of our home page, and we can work from here, obviously, you know. So as you can see, this is our tagline here, find everything you need. So this is what we have right there. If we scroll down, we have our categories here, and the same as that. So this is basically roughly the same as our actual home page. Okay, now if you click on any of those elements, as you can see, you can click on any of them and you can change the content of the text. So all you have to do is to highlight this and type in whatever it is that you want. So let's say, for instance, Los Angeles real estate. Okay, just like this. So let's click update. Let's go back to our website. Let's refresh. And just like this, we have a new tagline. And you can do the same with the one underneath. Okay, so if your main tagline and maybe a slogan underneath. So that's the way you do it. Now let's go back to our listing Hive demo, the original one from HivePress themselves. As you can see, we have a background picture here, which is actually very nice, isn't it? So let me show you how you can add this, because we don't have one at the moment. So let's go back to our page editor here. So now if we go into our page tab here on top, click on this, we're going to featured images. And now we can click on this rectangle that says set featured image. And now we can select any image that we want. So let's select the same one as the demo. As you can see, the size is 1600 in width by 710 pixels in height. So if you were to replace this picture with a different one, please make sure that you respect the exact same ratio and same size again, you know. Okay, so set featured, update. Let's go back to our website now. Let's refresh. And there you go, just like that, we have our background image now. So very easy again, guys, isn't it? Okay, so let's scroll down the page a little bit. As you can see now, we have our top categories here. So 3 of them, so 3 across. So if you click on this now, we can go into block. And again, as you can see here, we can select how many columns we want to display and how many categories all together we want to show. Okay, so at the moment we have 3 of them because we have 3 columns and we limited the amount to 3. So let's go with 4 and let's select 4 in total. So now as you can see, we have real estate, electronic services, and for sale. So very nice, isn't it? Now you could change this. Maybe you could go with 2. So you have 2 across and then 2 rows all together, still 4 in total. So this is really up to you how you want to your layout to look like. So I think it looks nice like this, so we might just keep it like that. Okay, so let's click update. And our next section is the recent listings. So if we click on this, we can select our whole section here. And as you can see, we have 3 columns across and then 6 ads in total. So basically 3 across and 6 ads in total, so 2 rows all together. Okay, so we can change this. Maybe you can have 4 columns all together, and then maybe we want to display 8 ads all together. There you go. Now again, it's a matter of preferences and taste. It's really up to you how many you want to show. So let's just keep it like this for now. Let's click update once we're finished and happy with our changes. So let's have a quick look at our front end. If we refresh, as you can see, we have a background image, our tagline, search box, and now we have 4 across and the same for our listing. So I think it looks absolutely fantastic and absolutely great, doesn't it, guys? So let's go back here. Let me show you one more thing here. So as you can see here with the search box as well, if you click on this, if you go into the advanced section, there is not much you can do here. But if you look at the demo here, so let's have a quick look at this demo again. You see you have the keyword and the location is divided in half. So let me show you how to take care of this and how to enable that location feature. Okay, so let me show you now. So we can close this one. You have to go back to our WordPress dashboard. And for this, we need to add an additional plugin. So we go into the plugin section, add new. And in the search box, you're going to type in HivePress geolocation, just like this. Okay, so this is the one that we need. And this is using basically Google geolocation API. So we're going to activate this now. Very good. So this is all done already. And now we need an API from Google themselves. So I'm going to show you how to set this up. We're going to link this to our website, and then I'm going to show you how this works, how it works actually physically on the website. Okay. Okay. Now what we need to do is to insert the Google Maps API. So for this, we're going to HivePress, settings, integration. And here is the field where we have to copy and paste the Google Maps API key. Now, where do we fetch that API key? Let me show you. So for this, we go to Google Cloud Platform, and from here we need to create a new project. So if you click on this arrow here, maybe you have a few projects up and running already. You can click on this hyperlink here that says new project. So let's click on this. And now we need to give it a name. Okay, so let's call this Listing Hive. Okay, and then click create. Very simply, just like that. So it's going to take a few moments here. Very good. So now you can see we have a green tick mark and the project is completed now. Okay, it's created. So now we can click on select project, and the screen doesn't change much, to be honest, but you can see here now our new project name is Listing Hive. So now we can close this all together. So what we need to do is to activate 3 different APIs. So we need the geocoding API, we need Maps JavaScript API, and Places API. So we're going to enable these now. So we're going to click on geocoding API first. Click enable. Okay, very good. Now we need to enable another one. We need the Maps JavaScript API. So we're going to click on it here, just like that. And we're going to do the same. We're going to enable it. Very good. And then the last one is Places API. So let's enable that one as well. Again, enable. Very good. And now that our 3 APIs are enabled, as you can see here right there on top, now we can create our credentials. So let's click on credentials. And right on top here with the plus sign, so let's click on this now, create credentials. And what we need to create, what is it? It's an API key. So let's select API key. Very good. So we have this already. Now we have to restrict our key. So I have to restrict it to the HTTP, to our own URL, and those 3 APIs as well. So let me show you how to do this. So now you click on restrict key. Very good. And then here we're going to select HTTP refers website. Click on this. And now we're going to add the web address of our website. So let's go and select this. So as you can see, this is our web address itself. Don't select all the HTTPS, just the domain name itself. Okay. So we're going to add this, add an item, and we're going to add 2 small lines only. Okay. So the first line is star.yourdomainname.com/star. That's the first one. Done. And then we're going to add a new one. So star, no dot this time, your domain name immediately /star, and then done. So based on my experience, this will always work each and every time. It works every time. Okay. And now we need to restrict the key as well here. So let's click on this one. And now we need to select those 3 APIs that we enabled. So the first one was geocoding. We had maps and places. Okay. Select those 3 and then click OK. That's all. Now we can click save, and we are ready to use our API key now. Very good. So as you can see, all clear. We have a green tick mark, and now we can select our key. So select this, copy, and now we can paste it right there and then save. That's it. All done already. And now let's go back to our home page. So as you can see at the moment, we only have the keyword. If we refresh, there you go. Now we have keyword and location-based searches. Absolutely fantastic, isn't it? So now if someone was to look, for instance, for a laptop, and then they put the location, let's say London, New York, Dublin, Paris, whatever, they'll find the exact location, the nearest to that location. Okay, so this is how easy it is. Again, very, very easy to do. Okay, very good. So now let me show you how to upload your own logo and then change the menu section. Okay, so let's go back to our WordPress dashboard. We're going to Appearance, Customize, and from here we're going to click on Site Identity, and this is where you can upload your logo. So very simply, you know, so if you don't have a logo, it will simply display the site title and the tagline. You can tweak this around here as well. Don't get me wrong, it's absolutely fine the way it is. It's really up to you. But if you have a logo, obviously for your own branding, it's probably better to upload a logo. So you click on Select Logo. So you can select again from your media library or upload your own file. So just for the sake of our tutorial here, since we already have one, I'm just going to select this one. And then let me show you here. After this, you can click select, and then you can skip cropping as well. There you go. And just like that, now we have our own logo displaying on our website. So click publish, and that's it. Now we can exit out of this, and I'm going to show you how to change your menu section. So let me refresh very quickly. As you can see, now we have our logo here. Okay, so menu section, let me show you how to change this. So for this, we go to Appearance again, and this time Menus. Very good. And here on top, you can select the type of menu that you want to edit. So at the moment, it says Footer. Make sure you select Header, which is the main one, and click Select. Okay, in order to enable a menu section and be able to tweak it around, we need to scroll down the page and enable this as our header. So Display Location Header, click Save. And let's go back here. So at the moment you have blog, home, listing, sample page, vendor, etc. So let's refresh now. There you go. Now we have home, listings, pages, and blog, and then my account and add listing. Okay, which is basically what we have here, the exact same. So with home, listings, pages, all the subcategories, and then blog, which is the exact same. So this is our menu. So now we can tweak this around and change everything we want and add as many pages or remove any pages as we want. Okay, so if you wanted to delete a few pages, so let's click on bulk select, and you can delete all the items that you want. So we don't need all of these together, you know, pages, don't need this. And we're going to remove, you know what, we're going to even remove blog as well. And now we can click on this link here that says remove selected items. So click on this, there you go, it's all gone now. And now we can click save all together here. Okay, and now we go back to our home page and refresh, and as you can see, all we have now is home and listings. Okay, and now we might add maybe vendors as well. Okay, so let's go back here. So how can you add a page? Very simply, so all you have to do is select the page here by the side, vendor, add to menu, and as you can see, we have vendors page as well. So if you click save, let's go back here, let's refresh, and now we're home, listings, and vendors. So if I click on listings, it will show all the different ads. If I click on vendors, it will show all the different vendors. Very, very neat and simple, isn't it? Okay, so this is for our logo and menu section. Now let me show you how to change the footer section. And for this, we go back to our WordPress dashboard, and from here, you're going to Appearance, and this time we're going to click on Widgets. Very good. So these are all the widgets that are being used on our website and displayed on it. And as you can see of the footer section here, so site footer. So if we click on this, it will reveal two blocks. So basically these are the two blocks. We have archive and categories. Okay, so these are the two blocks basically. So if you click on this and if you open that, as you can see, it's all coded. It might sound a bit of gibberish, you know, if you're not used to this type of programming language. So this is basically shortcodes and HTML coding. Now, if you don't want to use this, I'm going to show you a simple way to add blocks to your footer section without having to use these type of HTML and shortcodes. Okay, so let me show you how to do the exact same. So basically, if you go back here, you can see we have a menu section here, ideas, tips, trends, uncategorized. There's no real purpose for this at the moment. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to add an additional a menu section. So as you can see here by the side, we have all the available widgets. So you can select any of them. So you could have categories, you could have custom HTML, even add an image if you wanted to, you know. And then we have navigation menu right here. So if you were to grab this one, drag and drop it, just like that, you can give it a title. So test title like this. And then we can select any menu that we want. So I'm going to just select footer, click save. And if we go back here and refresh, there you go. As you can see, this is our test title, and we have 2 hyperlinks here that we can click on. So basically, whatever you're going to assign this, I'm going to select header here, okay? So basically, we're going to have the same menu in the footer section as we have on top. Now, if I refresh, there you go with home, listings, and vendors. So basically, from here, you can add any menu section. And again, just like we did, you can go into the menu section, create a menu, and add as many hyperlinks as you want. And then you can link it back here in your footer section the exact same way. So let's say the first one here is archives. You might probably don't need this, you know. So I'm just going to click on this. You can easily delete that. So click on delete. And then you can add any blocks that you want. So you could have custom HTML, for instance, or text. So let's add a bit of text right on top here, just like this. Now you can call this, for instance, about us, and then you could have some description here. So it could be something like this, you know, very simple. Also click save. Very good. Now you can close this. Let's go back here and let's refresh. And there you go. Now we have a nice about us section, a few hyperlinks that is going to bring the customers directly to the different pages and different areas. So what you can do basically, if you have different, let's say, categories like these ones, you could link them directly into your footer section, making it easy, obviously, for your visitors to find what they're looking for. Okay, so that's basically it. Now we've got everything sorted, everything customized on our website. Now let's go through the whole process. So let's upload an ad as if we were actually on the website. So let's click add listing. As you can see, we have our categories here. So let's select electronics because we created this one. And now as you can see, we can select the subcategory. So let's upload, let's say, a laptop. Okay, very good. So this is our ad. So we can start by uploading a picture. So let's select this one here, open. I'm going to add a title. So I found this website here online. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. Okay, so Control C, Control V. Now we need a location. So I'm just going to put Dublin for now. Okay, Dublin, Ireland. And this is a refurbished laptop. And we're going to fetch the description here. Okay, so Control C and Control V. Very good. Now we're going to submit the listing. Submit. There you go. So thank you. Your listing refurbished HP laptop has been submitted and will be reviewed as soon as possible. Now this is an option you can have. It can go live automatically, or you can set the option that you have to review it before it goes live. Okay, so for this, let's go back to our WordPress settings. And if we scroll on this page, you will find this option right here. It says moderation, manually approve new listings. Now, if you want the listing to go live automatically, you might want to untick this, obviously, you know, and then it will go live straight up. So if I click save changes now, it should be fine. Okay. Now, if you need to approve it, we go back to listings. Here is our HP laptop. And as you can see, the status is pending. So what we need to do now is to edit. And now we need to approve it. Okay. So as you can see, it says pending here. This is the current status. And now if you want it to go live, all you have to do is click publish. There you go. And now you can see status has been changed. So if we go back to listing, this now is not pending anymore. It is live indeed. So let's go back to our website. Let's go back to the home page. Let's have a look at electronics. And as you can see, this is our ad we just posted. As you can see, it says it's in Dublin, Ireland. When it's been added, if you click on it, you'll have all the details, including the maps, the seller. You can see the seller as an agent and all the description and everything. So there you go, guys. Now let me show you the most interesting part of this project. Obviously, it's hard to monetize your website, hard to make money from it. So if you go on the WordPress website, you go into extensions. These are all the extensions available for this project. So where can you monetize and which one should you select? Okay, so we have different options. So first we have two paid options here. So you have bookings, so you could allow your users to book listings for which you can get paid, and use it as a marketplace as well. So basically you allow your users to sell listings. So if they publish something, they can get paid immediately online, and then you can charge a commission, a fee for the transaction. Okay. Now, the most obvious one for this project is free as well, is the paid listing. So let me open this. So this one comes for free. This one is free, it doesn't charge you anything for this, and it's readily available on the WordPress repo. So as you can see, this one would allow you to charge users for adding, featuring, or renewing a listing. So this is the most obvious one for this project, obviously, you know. So if you wanted to install that on your website, all you have to do is to highlight this. We go back to our WordPress dashboard, go into plugins, let's add new, let's search for plugins, and now we can install it. Now let's activate it. Very good. And now for this one to work, we need to add WooCommerce as well. So again, we're going to add a new one, and we type in WooCommerce. Okay, just like this. Okay, so this is the very first one here from WooCommerce themselves. So let's install. Very good. Now we can activate it. All right. So we can skip all these steps for now. I'm not going to cover this during this tutorial, you know. Feel free to check this out on another of my tutorials online. And now if we have a look at our listings tabs here, as you can see, we have an additional one that's called packages. So let's click on this. Very good. And here we can create the different packages. How you're going to charge people, basically. Okay, so let's add a new one. So the first one would be free. Let's say you offer free listings for a certain amount, maybe. Okay, so you can set a limit here. So let's say maybe the first two will be free, okay, or something like this. And then you select your category. So let's select them all for now, just maybe electronics, and then publish. Okay, so now we've created our first package. Now let's add a paid version now. So for this, it's slightly different. We have to go into WooCommerce and create a new product. As you can see, with WooCommerce and the different products, let's click on all products. There you go. And now we need to create a product all together, right? Okay, so let's call this one, let's say premium. Okay, and then this is a premium version. There you go. And now we need to set this as a virtual product. So let's tick this. And now we need to put the price. So let's say maybe $20. Okay, all together. Now we can save this, publish. Very good. Now we can go back to listings, packages, and now let's create our paid version, the premium version. Okay, so let's click add new. So we're going to call this premium, and then this is a premium version. Okay, and now here we can select our product, WooCommerce product. So let's go and select the premium, and let's say it is $20 up to 20 ads altogether. And maybe because it is premium, you might want to mark this as featured, okay, all together. So basically you can create different packages and assign different features to them as well. So you can create a product that's called featured, a product that's called recommended, and so on, okay? So this is basically how it works. And then you can set an expiry date as well, maybe every 10 days or after 30 days or something like this. So let's select our categories once more here and let's publish. Now let me show you how this works in the front end. All right, so let's go back to our website and let's click add listing. So we're going to create a new listing in the electronics section. Let's add a laptop maybe. And now immediately from here, as you can see, we can select our package. Which package do you want? You want it to be free or premium? So basically, as you can see, you can have a longer description, obviously, but it's just to show you how it works. So let's say if I was to select by package, now I'll be redirected to the checkout. I can fill out my details and then I can place the order. Now, because we set free as 2 ads, you can upload 2 ads for free. Now, if I've reached that limit, I will have no other choices but to select premium, as you can see, you know. So obviously, you might want to put a bit of a longer description here to make it more appealing to your visitors.